Rheumatoid factor is option A IgM, option B IgG, option C IgE, option D IgA. Answer is option A IgM. Rose-Waller test is for serodiagnosis of option A RA, option B RF, option C relapsing fever, option D typhoid fever. Answer is option B RF. Anti-nuclear antibody is detected by option A CFT, option B neutralization, option C immunofluorescence, option D heme agglutination. Answer is option C immunofluorescence. Cold agglutination test is for the serodiagnosis of option A brucella, option B mycoplasma, option C chlamydia, option D rickettsia. Answer is option B mycoplasma. Weil Felix test is for the serodiagnosis of option A typhoid fever, option B typhus fever, option C undulant fever, option D relapsing fever. Answer is option B typhus fever. Name the immunoglobulin involved in body allergic reactions. Option A IgA, option B IgE, option C IgD, option D IgM. Answer is option B IgE. The specific site on antigens with which antibodies react are called option A isotopes, option B epitopes, option C haplotypes, option D carriers. Answer is option B epitopes. Which antibody is involved in type 1 hypersensitivity reaction? Option A IgA, option B IgG, option C IgE, option D IgD. Answer is option C IgE. What is the central process in complement cascade? Option A activation of C1q, option B activation of C2, option C activation of C5, option D activation of C3. Answer is option D activation of C3. Complement is mainly produced by option A NK cells, option B neutrophil, option C lymphocytes, option D macrophages. Answer is option D macrophages. Th cells are restricted to option A MHC class 1, option B MHC class 2, option C MHC class 3, option D MHC class 4. Answer is option B MHC class 2. Dash are the effector cells produced from activated B lymphocytes. Option A NK cells, option B plasma cells, option C dendritic cells, option D T lymphocytes. Answer is option B plasma cells. An antibody is a option A polypeptide, option B polysaccharide, option C glycoprotein, option D nucleoprotein. Answer is option C glycoprotein. Which antibody can cross placenta? Option A IgA, option B IgG, option C IgM, option D IgD. Answer is option B IgG. Which antibody is secretes into external secretions? Option A IgA, option B IgG, option C IgM, option D IgE. Answer is option A IgA. Dash cells present the antigenic epitope to T cells. Option A dendritic cells, option B neutrophils, option C lymphocytes, option D NK cells. Answer is option A dendritic cells. Dash is the major serum immunoglobulin. Option A IgA, option B IgG, option C IgM, option D IgD. Answer is option B IgG.